Are you ready now? I'll be able to craft anything you might require. But you'll have to provide the materials. And you can earn the money for those underground.
There's money down there?
Yep.
I can't say for sure you'll find piles of coins during your expeditions.
Oh.
But as long as it comes from underground, the Count will buy it off us regardless of what it is. We already have an arrangement. Use what I gave you to get started and begin gathering what you'll need to explore. I'll be your go-between with my general store, but I'll be charging commission, of course.
What? You're going to charge me?
Don't be silly. Of course there's a surcharge. I've got a number of expenses myself.
Aww.
Yeah, typical RPG bullshit.
Oh, and if you change your mind about selling me something, don't fret. I'll let you buy it back if you want to. Otherwise, let's see. I'll give you a few bells. Use these magic bells to make your Manania return without having to go through the wardrobe.
Magical bells?
That's right. Like I said, it'll bring your team back up in a flash. But it takes time to make these. Use them wisely. They're quite valuable.
Is there anything I can do? I want to help Fanty too!
What's with the sudden enthusiasm? If there's anything your little Fanty needs, just do your best to help it out. I'll drill the basics into you while our friend here is exploring underground.
Okay! Let me know if there's anything you need, Fanty. And if there's nothing you need, let me know too. Oh, but in my vision, there was a hole or something underground. It didn't look like it was possible to get past. Huh? Is something wrong?
What's that? Yes, that's right. This is the kind of thing I'd like you to report. You could try this, since you mentioned some sort of underground pit.
Piece of paper to with the what looks like to be witch's runes onto the lantern. You learned Fantabelle.
Here, you should be able to jump across smaller holes with this. Then we just do this over there.
That was another piece of parchment with the silver runes to the lantern. See. Ooh, nice.
And with this, the monsters, or your enemies, so to speak, should be visible now.
Wow, wow! Now you can avoid all the scary ones, Fanty!
I don't think you'll be able to elude every battle. But I do agree that you shouldn't fight when you don't stand a chance of winning. If you look carefully, you might be able to discern between weak and strong enemies. I know that look. I'll stop here. You're itching to start exploring again, aren't you? I'll leave you with one last reminder. You'll be infiltrating the Labyrinth and collecting the curio that slumber within. To start off, I want you to bring back at least one curio. The rest is up to you. Tackle the Labyrinth however you'd like.
All right then, Fanty. Do your best. I'll be rooting for you.
Doesn't seem to be here anymore. So the fiendish monsters like it look in the labyrinth depths. Powder gears up and leaves the area. Switch, huh? An avian monster of the witchy or watches you with a cold gaze. Suddenly lets out a shrill cry and another monster from the labyrinth's depths appears. Being summoned by the avian monster's cry, that monster attacks your party.
I'll cut down all in my way!
There! Won't work!
Stay down!
Focus!
Yeah! Resonance combo!
I'll join you. Ah!
Yeah! Ha!
I got you!
Ta!
Won't work!
Yeah!
I'll join you. I got you!
Ta! Good one!
Easy! No hard feelings!
Ha!
Ah! Ah!
Yeah! Ha!
There!
Resonance combo!
Focus!
Yeah!
I got you! Won't work!
Yeah! That'll shut you up!
I'll join you. Ah!
Resonance combo!
Ah! I'll join you. Ah!
Ooh. Yeah. Hello.
There!
Ta! Pierce!
I'll join you. There! Won't work!
No escape! Yeah!
Yeah. Fuck you.
Survival of the fittest! Of course we won!
Someone managed to feed the monster. Your party leaves the area. Obtain otherworldly sample. You sense a mysterious aura from what you found. This could be a curio that Rich is after. Time to head back and report to the Rich.
Oh, welcome back, Fanty! Great job making it back to the surface.
Let's see how you did. Now, bring that here.
Right away, ma'am. What do you think, Madam Granny?
Considering what you've told me, it sounds like this was stored in a very particular manner. No doubt about it. This is a curio.
Whoa, it's kind of sparkly. And it's really pretty.
This thing? I don't think it's pretty at all. Anyway, perhaps time hasn't been kind to it, but it doesn't have a trace of curse left in it, if it ever had any to begin with.
That's amazing! I didn't know you could sense curses so easily.
Well, you didn't collapse on the spot. That told me everything I needed to know.
Oh. Huh? How could you do that to me? That's too cruel, Madam Granny, too cruel!
Truthfully, just one glance at the remaining mana tells me it doesn't have any power left in it. That might not be the case for all curio, however. Let me be perfectly clear about this. Don't touch the curio without permission. Got it?
Eureka pulls out a cute pocketbook and presses the Margaret again design and begins jotting down notes. Taking notes is an important thing to do.
Got it. Touching curio without permission is not okay.
Madam! Madam Marta! Dinner is ready!
My, what excellent timing. Let's have ourselves dinner.
Okay.
I'll show you around the place on the way there. Follow me, dearie.
Seems like the sun is going to set completely. The lamp inside are all lit.
This circular structure is the rotunda. The great hall you saw just now with the gallery lies in the center. The gallery is surrounded by repositories. The ones above ground can only be reached via this corridor, which wraps around them. There are different rooms in all directions. The entrance is to the south. The east and west have parlors, and the kitchen is north.
Somehow this seems a little inconvenient as a living space.
Supposedly, it's because nobles of a more opulent era built it to host dinner banquets. It wasn't meant to be lived in.
Though not extravagant, a meal far above the standards of what a commoner might eat have been set up for them.
Madam, your dinner is ready. I'll be in the kitchen, so please let me know if there's anything you need.
Will the Count be here tomorrow?
Yes. I've been informed that he'll be arriving tomorrow afternoon.
Oh, it's nice to meet you.
My name is Toba. I'm employed here as a maid. It's a pleasure to meet you, my lady.
As Eureka gives a quick bow of the head, Toba greets her quickly before leaving.
You're a noble! What are you doing greeting a maidservant? You better stop doing things like that while you're here.
But Miss Paula was our maid, and we treated her like family. We used to play together all the time.
That may be the case in your household, but the Count is a stickler for propriety.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm feeling a little sleepy after eating.
Eureka starts to nod off.
My.
I thought it was noisier than usual. So we have a guest, hmm?
Nice to meet you. I'm Eureka. Eureka de Soleil. Oh. Where am I? Huh? Oh, it's already... noon?
Eureka hears Changeling, washes her face, and busts out of the room.
Good morning, my lady.
Good morning. I'm so sorry. I overslept.
Please leave your sheets in the hallway. I will be washing them later today.
Oh, don't worry. I can wash them myself. I may not look like it, but I'm great at laundry.
Huh? Oh, but...
Missy! If you're finally up, then hurry on over here.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry, Miss, Toba. Madam Granny is calling for me.
Got your beauty sleep, I presume?
I'm sorry I overslept. But I washed my face, so I'm wide awake now.
It's understandable. 2 souls require 2 people's worth of energy, after all. Yours and Fanty's. And you'll need plenty of it today. As for the room you were in, it'll be yours from now on. Most of the rooms are used for storage. Your room may be small, but at least it has a bed. Use your space as you like.
Wow! Thank you so much! What a treat to have a room all to myself!
All right. We need to move fast today. The Count will only approve of your presence if we have tangible results to present him.
Huh? But I passed the test, right?
Oh! Guess I forgot to tell you. My test and the Count's approval are 2 separate things.
What?
Now, enough with the histrionics. If you don't want to go back to the countryside, then do your best to support our little friend.
Huh? Little friend?
You've forgotten already? The friend that's been sitting on your head this whole time.
Ah! Fanty! I forgot all about you! I thought my head felt heavier than usual when I woke up this morning.
Now then, hurry up and blow on the lantern.
I am comfy here. Eureka cautiously casts her breath onto the lantern and the watering spirit lights up.
Wow! It looks so pretty like this. Good morning, Fanty.
Sup?
Let's get started, shall we?
Oh, but it didn't seem like there was anywhere else we could go.
Really now? Looks like you can see what's going on quite well indeed.
It's not that I'm seeing exactly. I'm only getting a vague sense of things. Just bits and pieces.
I see. It's unlikely that the labyrinth is that small. So what to do? If only I could go there myself. Perhaps there's a hidden door, or something similar. Little Missy, what would you do if it were you down there? This is a good opportunity for you to show off your knack for finding lost things.
Huh? But if there is a path that we weren't able to find, maybe we couldn't find it because we overlooked something, maybe? It could be behind a wall? If it were me down there, I'd smash that wall to pieces. It'd be nice if we could destroy it. Could we?
If you really want to, we could try.
Madam pulls out a piece of parchment and begins to write something on it.
We can destroy walls? Is that okay? We won't get in trouble?
Madam takes a piece of parchment with runes on it and feeds it to the lantern. It's just even there. Ooh, nice.
Amazing! I didn't think we were allowed to do that.
The ends justify the means. Be careful not to overuse it, though. It'll use up Fanty's power. You can't break every wall, but if there's adequate space on the opposite side, you could probably use it.
You'll be able to find a whole bunch of curio with this, Fanty.
Oh, that reminds me. If a large number of works are stored down there, there must be a catalog.
What's that?
It's a book that lists what items are stored there. It would also have instructions on how to handle the curio. Once we have an idea of what's down there, it'll be easier to make plans. Now then, Fanty, I want you to look for the catalog while you're collecting curio. Well, I hope it'll turn up. What do you think, Missy?
I've got a good feeling about this. We'll definitely be able to find it.
You heard her. Good luck.
Okay, Fanty. See you later.
You obtain some sort of curio catalog. This has got to be a great find. Time to head back and report to the rich. Hello, what do we have here?
Welcome back, Fanty! Wow, wow, wow! I can't believe you really found the catalog!
Also a bust.
Oh, so you found it, eh? That was far easier than I expected.
As she speaks, Madame Mutter picks up the catalog and the lantern brought back.
So, it's called the Catalog Obscura. And, written in runes. Let's see.
Fanty, you're amazing! Completely, totally, fantastically amazing!
Praise me more.
I'd expect nothing less from Fanty and its puppet soldiers.
Yeah, but I still think it's amazing. I wish you could have seen it, Madam Granny. The puppet soldiers were really something!
I need more puppet pots.
I understand now. The wardrobe and the catalog are both curio,
It was so cool when they broke down the walls! Fanty went like, bam, bam, boom!
You're much too loud. Pipe down for a bit, would you?
Sorry. Looks like I landed in hot water, huh, Fanty?
It appears that finding this catalog was quite the accomplishment. Well done.
Madam? Madam Marta?
My. The Count has returned. How about we head upstairs, dearie? Well. So you've returned, my lord.
Madam, I expect you to respond immediately when you are called.
This man is the master of Galleria Manor, Missy. Introduce yourself properly now. Full name and all.
I thought it was noisier than usual. So we have a guest,
Nice to meet you. I'm Eureka de Soleil.
And?
Get to it. Explain clearly why you're here.
I'm here because I saw a flyer for a job. That's how I came to be in your service.
Excuse me? A flyer?
Yes, sir! I saw this on a bulletin board in the town of Soleil. When I saw the requirements, I knew this was the job for me!
The Lord of Galleria Manor snatches the paper from Erica and began looking over.
Another one from Soleil. Madam, I can't have you pulling this nonsense again.
Whatever do you mean? Besides, a count, especially one of your standing, ought not penny pinch over one little missy.
It hasn't been just one. It's been one after another. At this rate, it's sure to sully my noble name. I had you explore the Labyrinth because I believed you to be a great witch. But it's been 2 weeks, and I have yet to see results.
Well, before you say another word, take a look at this. It's a curio obtained from the Labyrinth.
Count looks at the curio with fascination in his eyes as Madame Mauda presses it to him.
So this is a curio. It seems to be a clumsily crafted piece. It's rough around the edges. And yet, it's true, I feel there's something about it which charms the beholder. But how did you manage to get underground? Don't tell me you used that wardrobe.
That's right. We put a soul into the Lantern Day Phantasmagory and had it explore the labyrinth for us. With this and my puppet soldiers, I've managed to devise a plan that doesn't end with a mound of flesh in that wardrobe.
I assume that you used some manner of witchcraft to collect curio. I'll leave it at that.
Yes, that's an accurate summary of the matter. This young girl here is our medium for the soul that dwells in the lantern.
And what sort of power does this curio have?
Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like this one has any.
When it comes to curio, what I wish to acquire aren't objects of this trifling level. You do understand that, don't you, madam?
You call it trifling. But might I remind you, this is an object from the Labyrinth, where no one has ever returned alive. Even so, you really must listen to people until they're done speaking. This catalog is an inventory of all works in the Labyrinth. It is essentially a guide to our curio, you see. The Catalog Obscura.
Madame Mauda holds the catalog obscura to the Count.
This is a catalog of the Labyrinth?
The Count quickly starts to flip through the pages, but stops when he realizes the contents are written in indecipherable runes.
So, madam, what exactly does it say?
No need to grumble, Count. Sure enough, the 9 curio you seek are described within its pages. And as I thought, the wardrobe is one. It appears the Catalog Obscura itself is yet another. For the sake of convenience, let us refer to the 9 as the Curio d'Art.
Ah, I knew it. That man-eating wardrobe is one of them. To think this catalog is another.
Count breathes heavily, still excited.
With this recent acquisition, I've obtained 2 of the 9 Curio d'Art. Well done, madam. No, Madam Witch.
Of course, of course. It's unlikely there's been anyone else that's produced results of this magnitude. Can I take that as your approval to hire these 2?
Very well. I'll permit that assistant girl and this lantern soul, or whatever it is you call it, to remain here. I am the owner of Galleria Manor. My name is Lord Bismarck de Florzette, Count of Ode. A pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Oh, is that old dick?
I'm Eureka de Soleil. I'm silly and clumsy, but I'll do my best.
No, the 2 of you shall be Madame Marta's assistants. Your purpose is to collect curio.
Yay! Thank you ever so much. I won't let you down.
Well, I'd appreciate it if we discussed the finer details over dinner, my lord. When you get to my age, hunger is no laughing matter.
Though I've already told the madam, I suppose it would be best if the 2 of you were made aware as well. There is an old tale about the manor. Much of it is hearsay, so I know not whether it'll help you with your explorations.
I understand.
This rotunda was built roughly 300 years ago as a villa for the peerage to hold their nightly banquets. However, they built it in a remote area, and the place quickly fell out of use. Shortly after, an eccentric noble purchased the manor. This noble was the last master of the Galleria manor, the Marquis de Galleria. The Marquis supposedly possessed a unique taste in art, and he added peculiar works to his collection as he discovered them. He began to use the manor as his personal cabinet of curiosities. In all likelihood, he enjoyed spending time amongst his novelties. But the story goes that as his collection grew, he soon began to notice several pieces within it had mysterious powers. The curio. Apparently, mishandling certain curio could result in death, but the Marquis was rumored to have been quite happy to conduct research. Rumors began to spread across the land, eventually reaching the ears of greedy hearts. At this point, the Marquis de Galleria was about to break a certain taboo.
What you call a demonic pact, no?
A demon?
Demons are supposedly the embodiment of evil. They're inhuman entities that go against the natural order of the universe.
That's correct. In exchange for his very soul, the Marquis de Galleria gained the aid of a demon. That's how desperate he was to protect his collection of curio. Using the demon's powers, he turned the space beneath Galleria Manor into a giant gallery. No, into a giant, twisting labyrinth.
A labyrinth, huh?
But as it neared completion, the Marquis gradually came to his senses, and in a moment of clarity, devised a plan.
What did he do?
He sealed the labyrinth, demon and all. It's said that the demon is still here, expanding the labyrinth to this very day. Or so the story goes.
That's an interesting tale. But there's something I find a little strange about it. How has a centuries-old story been passed down as if someone witnessed it firsthand? It almost sounds like a work of fiction.
Yes, that is a popular opinion. Most have written it off as an exaggeration, idle gossip to stir up public interest.
But you really believe in it.
I do. That's why I bought this half-forgotten place, fixed it up, and sought out people to conduct an exploration of the labyrinth. Good grief. Yet another stray? Where are they all coming from? Anyhow, that was the situation until about 3 months ago, when the good Madam Witch arrived.
A witch can't ignore rumors when magical objects are on the line, can she?
That is, to the extent of my knowledge, the complete history of Galleria Manor.
I'm getting a little scared.
Ah, yes. Before I forget, you are to turn in all curio discovered underground to me. Is that understood?
Yes, I'm aware. Do you want a report every time we find one, too?
That won't be necessary, but do report to me immediately if you discover any of the curio d'art. Find the 9. Well, I suppose the man-eating wardrobe and the catalogue obscura are 2 of them. In that case, your task is to find and collect the remaining 7 curio d'art. I will pay for each one you bring back.
Well, that's very generous of you. But why are you so fixated on these 9 in particular?
Count Bismont appears to be deep in thought, a difficult expression to his face.
My. Looks like I might have overstepped. Rest assured, Count. I like to think I know my place. Now, if bringing them all together would let you make a wish for eternal life, even I might be interested. By the way, I intend to use the catalog and the wardrobe. Is that fine with you?
Yes, as long as you use them for your exploration, that's fine. However, they are to remain within the manor. And whatever you do, be sure to prioritize collecting the curio d'art.
I'll be needing funds as we officially begin investigating. Could you supply some capital to cover the exploration expenses?
Very well. I'll prepare 100 gold coins as starting capital.
100 gold coins? That's great!
100 gold coins, huh? That's about 10,000 silver. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Oh, and I'll be needing an alchemy pot, so we can make some headway. Could you provide a cauldron?
Do you require any particular type?
Just a regular iron one will be fine. It'll need to be reinforced to resist curses, but I'll take care of that.
In that case, feel free to take anything you might need from the kitchen. You have free reign there as well, but I'd like to request that we don't end up with poison frogs for dinner, or the like.
I'll make good use of it. And don't worry, I would never serve frogs. It would be bat wings or eye of newt, if anything. Well then, Fanty.
Yes!
Not you. I said Fanty, didn't I? When you go underground tomorrow, let's see. I want you to collect some scrap iron and medicinal herbs to make the alchemy pot. When Fanty finds what we need, I want you to call it back. Understand, Missy?
Yes, ma'am! Scrap iron and medicinal herbs.
Erica writes down the 2 ingredients lest she forget them.
The scrap iron is just some kind of metal? And the medicinal herb is...
Yes, you got it. Just keep continuing as you have. Think of it as babysitting some brat.
I might not look it, but I'm really good with kids. They're so cute. I can never get enough of how adorable they are.
Will this truly be all right? I'm getting a little worried.
Oh, that's right. Now that you brought it up, I saw a kid when I first arrived. But does she not live here? I haven't seen her since.
A child? In a place like this?
Yes, a little girl. She was wearing some clothes that didn't look like they were from around here. But I frightened her away. I'll need to make friends with her next time.
A child? Ah, you must be referring to one of the orphans that wander about. Let me be clear on the matter. You aren't to let any children in the building.
And before I forget, my lord, I'm staying in the basement beneath the tribuna at the moment. But I had the little missy use one of the free rooms.
Do as you please. I'm a busy man, you see. I'll leave the day-to-day to you, Madam Witch. However, I do have a few rules that are not to be broken under any circumstances.
Rules?
You're free to use whatever you need for exploration, but you are not to enter the northeast storeroom or the abandoned church.
Do not enter northeast storeroom or abandoned church.
Under any circumstances. And as for the stray cat I heard just now, if you come across it, be sure to kill it.
Fuck you.
Animals and children are pests that do nothing but wreak havoc on works of art. I expect you to eliminate them from the premises. Is that understood?
Yes.
I beg your pardon? Miss Soleil.
Now. Fanti takes up her energy as well. It makes her twice as hungry and tired as the average person. Just let her be for today. She'll need her rest for the exploration tomorrow. Guess I'll be burning the midnight oil to study the catalog.
There's a mysterious shadow. It's no monster. Who are you? You have no business here. Be gone. I'm awfully busy at the moment. Let's continue expanding the labyrinth. I prefer if you don't disturb me. It's busy. Mysterious person departs. Is that the demon who created the labyrinth? You tame the magical orbs that are required to create the alchemy pot. And head back and port to the bridge. Eureka rustles through the kitchen shelves.
A pot. A big old pot. Not here. Maybe this isn't the right spot. Ah! Oh, Miss Toba! I heard there was a cauldron here, but I've had no luck finding it.
Oh, so that was you, miss.
Sorry I scared you.
No, it's quite all right. It's actually the ghost child that makes me so jumpy.
Ghost child? Wait, do you mean...
Yes, it's just what you think. Like a door opening and closing by itself, or hearing footsteps in the other room. Oh, anyway. Did you need something?
Yes! I'm trying to find a cauldron.
Oh, a cauldron. That's what you need. We don't use ours too often, so it's kept in the, storeroom? I'm a bit busy today. Would you mind if I got it for you another time?
Well, Madam Granny made it sound urgent. It's okay. I'll get it from the storeroom myself.
I see. My apologies for the inconvenience. Feel free to grab it on your own. If you just wait a moment, I'll write you a note.
Perfect! Thanks so much, Miss Toba!
With a tired sigh, Toba returns to the kitchen and writes a note from Bahor. Handle it to Eureka.
It isn't exactly a storeroom. Well, anyway, here's the note. Give this to the man there, and he'll know what to do.
Is this a map? So if if I follow this, I can find it. Thank you so much for drawing it out for me. I'll be off then.
Also, I ask that you don't mention this to the Count. He's a busy man. We don't want to bother him. Noir! You again, pesky cat.
Was that all just a dream? Fanty. Looks like you're not back yet. Oh no! I nearly fell back asleep. That won't do. I gotta stay awake. Okay, in that case, I'll just do some cleaning until Fanty returns. I haven't cleaned like this in a while. I'm so excited.
Eureka washes her face before spending out of the room. Eureka soaks a off rag in a bucket full of water. She brings the water out of it. It's near frozen by the wood, just chill.
So cold. But the sun seems so happy today. I'm sure it's gonna be a beautiful day. I can't reach the top of that window. But that's okay. I'll wipe down every spot I can reach. Miss Toba! I took the bucket and wash rag. I hope that's okay.
Oh, alrighty, miss. That's quite fine. But why are you using them?
I'm off to do some cleaning. I've got ice-cold water and warm sunshine. It's a beautiful day for some tidying up.
Tidying up? If there's cleaning to be done, I'll handle it.
Eureka hums, she wipes the windows.
Nice! It's all clean now. The windows look so good. They'll sparkle in the sun. I'm sure everyone will be pleased to see it. Well, I finished with this hallway. So next up is the east side.
Behind Eureka, the sound of a child running by rings out.
Huh?
When she looks, there's no one there.
Wait, I thought I heard a child's footsteps.
A shiver went up Eureka's spine as she felt her shoulders grow heavy. The lantern has returned.
Huh? Fanty, are you back?
Yep.
Oh, you're back! Welcome home! I've been waiting so long for you to come back. Oh, I know! You found what you were looking for, right? That's incredible! In that case, let's go to Madame Granny right away!
As Eureka heads towards the grand hall, she hears footsteps come from the entryway.
Huh? Aren't you that girl from last time? We meet again! Say, what's your name?
Growling, scowling child hurls towards Eureka. Her hard, round head slams Eureka's solar plexus. That's one.
Your name?
Kawaii,
I don't care, stupid!
As she speaks, the scowling child hurries off in a fury.
Wait!
Oh my! Taking a nap in a place like this? I see that our treasure pile has grown. Has Fanty returned?
Madam Granny, the little girl.
Little girl? There's no one here. Goodness! Now's not the time to mumble nonsense. Come on, let's get going. Not bad, Fanty. Truly, these will serve as perfect ingredients for the alchemy pot.
Good job, Fanty!
It appears to have gotten the hang of its new job.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, at one point it felt like I was talking to someone underground. What was it again? Well, I don't remember, but...
Ah, is that so? Underground beings capable of conversation, eh? That's rather peculiar. Well then, in addition to collecting ingredients, if you obtain any information about these new beings, please report them to us as well. Ah, also, I have found something while studying the Catalog Obscura. It's for the best that both of you know about it. According to the catalog, among the various works of art stored underground, there are a total of 35 known as curio. As we went over last night, 9 of these are special curio that we refer to as curio de art. It is these 9 that the Count has requested.
That's right.
That being said, both the man-eating wardrobe and the catalog are curio de art, so there are 7 left. The Count is not very interested in regular curio, so, moving forward, we will prioritize finding these curio de art in our expeditions.
So we don't have to gather all 35 of them? It'd bother me a bit if we didn't collect them all. It'd be more satisfying if we did, right?
Remember, we're the hired help. Our priority is to aid in the Count's request. And so there you have it, Fanty. The long and short of it is to focus on your main task, finding the curio de art.
All right, Fanty. Let's hop to it and find those curious darts. Yeah!
Stupid girl. First, you need to get more ingredients and more info about that underground being. All must be done in the proper order.
I got in trouble. Okay then, let's find the iron scrap and work on gathering intel on that chatty person.
Now you have it. If that's all, then be on your way.
All right, Fanty. Have a safe trip.